Today at the London Marathon, it's beyond words, it's beyond explanations. Just see it for yourself. Look at people. Hey, hey. Oh my God. They were so daring. They were willing to run for a purpose, for impact, for a cause, different cause. Look at them. Look. This is so wonderful. It's so beautiful to see. I was so excited. I had a very good time. I was here today cheering people on, celebrating impact, celebrating values, celebrating good cause, volunteering. Look, yes, that's what I'm doing, cheering people on. Look at the joy, the excitement. Yeah, look at the smile. Yeah, she was so happy, finishing and then meeting people saying, well done, congratulations, brilliant. It makes a lot of difference. Yes, it made a lot of difference. It was so beautiful to see. And most importantly, look at people bonding. Yes, people use the opportunity to bond, meet new people, celebrate impact, be part of something wonderful. Look, they all, the smile, the excitement. People were so happy. It was beyond the race. It was a race for purpose, a race for impact, a race for passion, a race for good cause, different cause. Some ran for their assemblies, some ran for their partner, some ran for their organizations, some ran to raise fund. So many wonderful stories to listen to, and that was the passion. That was what was moving people to be there, and it was so beautiful to watch. Look at the crowd. It was amazing. Despite the people had to run and they were tired and they were excited. There's this fulfillment you would have in your mind, being able to do something that you have longed, to do, and you're able to achieve it. You're able to finish at the end. There is a sense of fulfillment, there is a sense of purpose, and there were a lot of side attractions, so many fun to see. You want to have fun, you want to play around, you want to just have a sightseeing at the square, at the buildings, the runs, so many lovely things to see. Look at the crowd. It was such a beautiful place to behold. It was beyond the race. It was an opportunity to connect, an opportunity to step out, an opportunity to see the other side of the world, an opportunity to be part of something wonderful and beautiful, an opportunity to see wonderful people, such a wonderful people, lovely people. I saw kids, I saw couples. Yes, people having fun. I saw people having picnic. Yes, and I must tell you, I seized the opportunity. Yes, I seized the opportunity. So it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Taking the walk in the field, playing with sounds, and everything was well structured. You can't miss your way. There were direction signs to help you find your way, to help you know where to meet up with your people. There were signs broad wide. There were directions navigating your way around. You can't even get lost, and you have everything you need. You need somewhere to chill, somewhere to relax. It's so fun. And funnily, you see people dressing up lovely. See lovely dresses, people dressing up in costume. It was so beautiful. It was a good sight to behold. It was fun. It was impactful. It was purpose. Look at this. Lovely to watch. Oh, look at the excitement, the smile. Yes, look. Yes, they finished. They were so excited. They were so happy. It was so beautiful. It was such a lovely experience, and I hope you enjoy my vlog. Bye.